Shalom, everyone. We'll begin our service in just 2 minutes.
Oh, goody, I'm on.
Shalom, everyone. We'll begin our service in just 2 minutes.
Nuts. Forgot the sound off. Wow. It's been quite a week, hasn't it? I'm not going to talk about Jerusalem. I'm going to try not to talk about Jerusalem. I've got very mixed feelings about it. I feel very good for Israel. They have been wanting this for so long. I'm just sorry that it didn't go the way that it was supposed to through a peace process. Instead, it went through Shalom. Shalom, Sue. Yeah, I figured out what was wrong last week. I talked to Carol Blaine, Rabbi Blaine's wife, and we figured it out. I had upgraded my system, and because of that, a lot of the settings that I had were gone, and I had to reset everything, and found out that Adobe Flash, which is one of the things that makes these live stream things work, had to be reinstalled each time, or I'd have to go into preferences and say, I don't have to do that. So finally I was able to figure that out. Anyway, happy Thursday, Erev Tov, Laila Tov, and hi Albert, hi Sue, hi Tal. You guys were so patient last week, and there was nothing I could do. I could not get in at all. I couldn't even get into Facebook. It was a mess, and hopefully this week is going to be just fine. Okay, I'm going to start the service. With Hini Matov, and and we will do a little Torah service today, and it is Vayeshev this week. But the particular Torah portion that we are reading from is about Judah and Tamar, and that little bit of side stuff. So Hine Matov. Page 3. Hine Matov manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine Matov manayim shevet kulanu שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, 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 שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד. The Baruch, the call to worship. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorak. Baruch Adonai HaMevorak leolam vayed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. My screen is freezing. Not my screen, but my picture of me, so that, or at least it's jerky. We have such winds out here, and of course that's what's fueling all of the horrible fires. But I think that has a lot to do with today's transmission. Ahavat Olam, page 5. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, and granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day, in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. The Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vayed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai alone. Praise be God's glorious sovereignty throughout all time. Ve'ahavta, page 7. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol yodecha v'hayu hadibarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'vitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'v'shochvecha u'v'komecha u'kshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha וכתבתם מזוזו ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 8. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates. Then you will remember and observe all my mitzvot and be holy before your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who is truth. Adonai Elohechem emet. Mi chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar hakodesh. Nora tehilot. Oh, Seifele. Oh, Seifele. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar hakodesh. Torah tehilot. Oh, Seifele. Oh, Seifele. Who is like you, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in spirit, splendor? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Hello, Judy. Welcome. Hashkivenu. Oh God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of your peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. Especially Jerusalem right now. Page 11, Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkara v'yitkara shemei Rabba, ve'amad yivrach yurutei, ve'amlik machutei, ve'chayechonu v'yom, echonu v'chayei, dekol Beit Yisrael, bagala uvizman kariv v'imeru amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mevarach le'olam u'lam me'amaya yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitpromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kodeshav b'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imeru amen. Yamida. Page 13. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah. Page 14, the Gevurot. Atah gibor leolam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atah, Rav lehoshia. Mashiv haruach umorid hagashem. Mechakei chaim bechesed, Mekayei hakol berakamim rabim. Chomek kofelim verofei kolim, Umatir asurim, Umekayim emunato lishenei afar. Mikamo kama giburot, Umidomelak, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua. V'nemanatah le'achayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekayeh hakol. Say shalom bimroma, Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'yimeru amen. Oh, say shalom bimroma, Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'yimeru amen. Yitkedash Shemei Rabba, Be'amad yivrach elutei ve'amlik malchutei, B'chayechon v'yomechon u'chayir kol Beit Yisrael, Ba'gala v'zman karim v'imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba v'vorach le'olam olam ve'amaya yitbarak. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shemei Kodesha barichu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nekemata damiran be'alma v'yimeru amen. Forgot to get another book. Hang on one second. I have to get my Siddur out. It's not that I don't know the blessings for the Torah. I do, but sometimes because the melody is the same, and I have learned the morning blessings follows the same, uses the same kind of chant. I sometimes morph into that by accident. So I just do it to make absolutely sure I'm saying the right blessing. And this is from Genesis 38, 1, and I'm just going to do the first aliyah. The whole thing for the triennial cycle is 1 through 30. Chapter 38, 1 through 30. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Vayhi ba'et hahi, vayered Yehuda me'et achav, vayet ad ish adulami, ushmo chira, vayarsham Yehuda, but ish Kanaani ushmo shav moshuva shua vayikecha vayikacheha vayavo eleha vatar vate vayata. No, nuts. I did the wrong thing. Vatar vatelet ben vayikra et shemo V'tahar od v'telet telet ben, and I didn't go down the line. V'tikra et shemo onan v'tosef od v'telet ben. Vatikra et shemo shela v'haya bichziv belidta oto. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. What I just read was, around that time, Judah parted from his brothers and fell in with an Adulamite named Hirah. There Judah saw the daughter of a Canaanite named Shua. He took her to wife and coupled with her. She became pregnant and bore a son, and he named him Again she became pregnant and bore a son, and she named him Onan. Yet again she became pregnant and bore a son, and she named him Shelach. When she gave birth to him, he, Judah, was in Chezib. This is a side story from the Joseph story, and it's the importance of it doesn't seem obvious in just reading about it, but Judah was one of the ones who wanted to kill Joseph, and he had to learn a lesson. So this is how it went. Readers who wish to learn what will happen to Joseph must wait, because now Tamar and Judah take center stage. The passage disrupts the plot line, just as Tamar and Judah disrupt the others' lives, and it even seems to be placed out of chronological sequence. We do not know when these events happen. As some early rabbis and Rashi pointed out, however, this episode has literary, thematic, and verbal links to the episodes that precede and follow it, despite the ostensible interruption. For example, Judah deceives his father in the previous episode and is deceived by Tamar. And then Tamar's play a central role. Oh, wait a minute. And is deceived by Tamar for a good purpose. And that's important. Garments and Joseph's and then Tamar's play a central role in both stories as status markers as well as vehicles of deceit. Remember, Joseph had his robe torn off of him by Potiphar's wife, and who then accused him of rape or attempted rape. And I don't know why this sounds vaguely familiar, but there are some of the stories that are going around the world, and especially politics and the entertainment industry and everything else. Some of these so-called reports are not necessarily true. And I would prefer to think that they are true. But nevertheless, stuff like this does happen. There was a movie a few years back with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore called Disclosure, which is a reversal on the sexual harassment storyline. I remember teachers in high school, when I was in high school, who were very, very careful to always leave a door open if they were talking to a female student in a classroom and there was no one else there. They'd leave the door open because teachers were susceptible to being accused of inappropriate behavior, shall we say. What happens is Judah enters a town and, well, no, his sons, these sons, he is afraid that died, and then the other one, Onan, he also died. And Tamar was supposed to marry one of Judah's sons. Well, Judah didn't want that because he didn't want his third son to die. So he managed to put her off and put her off and put her off, and finally she went into town and she got dressed up like a prostitute and pretended to be a prostitute. And when Judah came to town, apparently he was liked to have sex a lot, I guess, and she tricked him into thinking that she was a prostitute. Well, in payment, he couldn't pay her what she wanted, so she suggested that he she wanted his signet seal, his cord, and the staff in her hand. A delayed payment. She asks for a guarantee. She names Judah's signet, cord, and staff. She wants all his identity markings, credit cards, shall we say. And then she becomes pregnant, and Judah has to judge her, and he sees her as Tamar, and he tells people, he says that she has to be put to death because of being pregnant and not married. And she holds up the credit cards and says, "Whose are these?" And he realizes that he's screwed up, so to speak, and she teaches him a lesson in how to do the right thing, basically. She teaches him that he needs to not act like a child any longer. And so because it is going to be his child, that she is pregnant with his child, then she becomes his wife. Not one of his sons, but his. And that's basically the story of Tamar and Judah. I'm not going to go any further because I give a little drash on Friday and Saturday, and I will talk more about it then on my own live stream service. But it's kind of an interesting story. If you're interested, look it up and read about it. Genesis 38, 1 through 30. Okay. Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתקבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. We rise to our duty to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. God made our lot unlike that of other people, assigning to us a unique destiny. We bend the knee and bow, acknowledging the Supreme Sovereign, the Holy One, exalted, who spread out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. Page 18, that was. This is page 19. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. נאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Such is the prophetic assurance. Adonai shall be acknowledged ruler of all the earth. On that day Adonai shall be one, and God's name one. Prayer on behalf of the sick, and I want to include in this prayer two colleagues of mine, Mordechai ben Yitzchak and Ari ben Shoshana. There are three people that I want to particularly want remembered. I was asked by a friend who has relatives living in the path of the fire. Her parents, both of whom have dementia, and a niece of hers, Linnea's family, who are hopefully not going to be affected by the fire, but who are in danger of it. And Sue would like us to remember Glenda, Kimberly, and Bob Sr., Hubby's dad. Absolutely. We are grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you have implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. Help us to find ways to show our love for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. And may all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. And may all the people who have been affected by the fires heal and recover from the devastation. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Of strength who blessed the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of the spirit, and let us say, Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. The Mourner's Kaddish. And this week I don't have any yard sites, but if you do, you can type in names if you like. If you are in mourning or observing yard site, please join us in this prayer, which reaffirms that God is our comfort. If you wish to say Kaddish for those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, you are welcome to join us. Yitgadal v'yitkedash shemei Rabbi, ve'alma divrach yuletei ve'amlich malchutei. And Judy B. wants us to join her in remembering her mother, Lillian Brodke. Yehi Shemei Rabbi Mevorach Leolam Olam Meomaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shemei Kedusha B'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi Shalama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Ose shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And I'm going to close with Ma'u Sur because we have a Chag coming up this week. Not one of the major Chags, but in the United States it has become such. I don't have all the verses here, but Ma'u Sur. Ma'u Sur Yeshuati Mechana El Shabeach Tikon Bet Tefilati V'sham Toda Nizabeach Le'et Hakin Matbeach V'tzar HaMnabeach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach. I really like the way Debbie Friedman does this song. It's, she really just Ma'usu Yeshuati Mechana El Shabeach Tikon Bet Tefilati Mechana El Shabeach Tekimat Ve'et Hakimat Ve'ach Yitzar HaMnabeach Azigmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Azigmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach. Thank you very much for joining me on this windy, fire-ridden Thursday in Southern California. And thank you for being a part of Sim Shalom. We all love that you are, and have a wonderful Shabbat tomorrow. Join Rabbi Steve, join me if you like. I'm on Facebook.com at Galit Yom Tov, or live stream, or you can see our prayer book. It's livestream.com/Galit Yom Tov with a capital G. And next week I'm going to have a party every week, every day of Hanukkah, a candle lighting party, and sing a few songs and do a little ma'ariv from my end. The news makes it look like the whole state is on fire. The whole state is not on fire. It's Southern California. It's not where I am. I am in Orange County, and there are no fires here yet. The winds are continuing. They have gone on for a while, and today was horrible. And they are north and northeast of us. And in Ventura County, Los Angeles County. It seems like a new one pops up every day. It's not good, but we're not all on fire. Baruch Hashem. So, have a wonderful week, and join me if you want to next week. It should be kind of fun, and I will do that here too. By the way, Hanukkah lighting party. So, Laila Tov, Erev Tov, Shabbat Shalom, Shavua Tov, and Chag Sameach. Got them all in.